Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Alan Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 134, Basic AutoCAD for Interior Design, in our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty, so we've released Module 7. Module 7 goes through the textbook chapter for creating title blocks and viewports. And so as we start to work with this, what we're going to do for the exercise is to open up our conference room drawing and to create a title block basically from scratch. It's really not a very challenging assignment. It's mostly about concepts, being able to work with viewports, and then to be able to understand the concepts of setting up the scale. And so if we take a look under content for module 7, we go through laying out your drawing for printing. And essentially we take this conference room and we put it on a title block with a viewport. You're welcome to start to kind of look at where we're going with this as we develop the modules for the new textbook. Module 8 is developed, and Module 8 goes through and essentially does the same thing with the hotel suite project plan, where we create the viewport for the hotel floor plan and create a drawing template for that. And then things start to pick up a bit in Module 9. Where in Module 9 we have a number of things to do. With this conference room, we'll go through and create the furniture plan for that and set it up with the spacing and things like that. And so as we go through, we'll start to work with content and design center to start to populate our drawings. From an overall standpoint, Al and I were looking at the outline of topics and the calendar. And so what we did was we laid out how the course basically is going to go. And essentially, we'll work all the way through up to chapter 14 of the textbook. And as we go through, here's our upcoming events. We're going to basically have chapter 7 due on the 23rd and chapter 8. Like I said, they're just creating viewports for the title blocks. And then as we look at the textbook assignments, 7 is for laying out your drawing and creating the viewports. In 8, we kind of do the same thing. And then when we get into 9, we start to get into a nice project for the hotel plan. And so in 9, we'll go through and we'll create the content with these different blocks. And some people I know are already familiar with using blocks. We'll also use Design Center to populate the content. And then as we go through and we take a look at the work we're doing, I'm going to go to 10 and then just back it up a little bit. We have a couple of assignments in 9 where you're able to go through and populate the conference room with the furniture plan and the conference room phone. And so those modules are available in D2L right now if we go and we look at content. And that's not saying that you have to go and work on them. We're just giving you an idea of the way that the course is set up. If we come back here to the main splash page, right now 7 and 8 will be due on the 23rd, which will be next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. And then as we look at the content for 10, we'll start to populate the floor plan drawing of the hotel suite with these different blocks. So we'll work with the furniture blocks and we'll lay everything out. And then as we start to get into 11, we'll go through and start dimensioning our projects. And then 12, this is where we kind of start to have the final part of the project. 12, 13, and 14, as we look at, those will be in December for the due dates for those. And so we'll have 12 and 13 due after Thanksgiving. And so as you start to think about holiday season, Thanksgiving will be coming up in November and Halloween coming up just in a couple of weeks. That's our goal for the project. Our goal is to bring it all the way to chapter 14 with the hotel suite, where we'll go through and we'll create these elevation drawings, door schedules, and then render out. And it's really not a rendering, it's really a two-dimensional application of gradient hatch patterns. And it's a really nice technique. It comes in, you get nice colors, a nice two-dimensional drawing. And then if you're interested in taking the CAD 136 class in the spring, we'll be offering the advanced AutoCAD for interior design online starting in January of 2023. All right, back to the main splash page. So just as a recap, we're covering Module 7 this week, and then next week we'll cover Module 8. Module 7 and Module 8 are basically on setting up viewports for the drawing projects that we have in progress. Al, is there anything else that we want to touch on?
No, if you have any questions, please be free to get a hold of us, email us. Be a great way to get a hold of us through D2L.
Very good. I'm going to end the Zoom meeting, and then we'll post this video and take things up for questions.